Behind me is the Off-Grid Trailers Expedition 2.0, and today I'm going to take you on a full walk around of this $50,000 off-road trailer. Alright guys, welcome back to the channel. My name is Casey. I've wanted to check this out for quite some time. I've followed Off-Grid Trailers for quite a while. They are a Canadian company, and they have been kind enough to loan this one to me, not just to make this video, but I want to do a bunch of off-roading and try out a trailer and see what all the hype is about. We're going to do a full walk around of this trailer. We'll go around the outside. We'll talk about some of the features and all of the cool things that it has. Then we'll hop inside and I'll show you the sleeping area and some of the other amenities, because this thing is packed with features. First things first, let's talk about price. These are definitely not cheap. You can pick one of these up. They're starting at about 38,000 Canadian. They have lots of extra things that you can add on, and you can push that price north of 55, close to 60,000 Canadian. This one is fairly well equipped with almost all of their options except for their new off-road trailing arms that they just came out with. So the dry weight is 1,800 pounds. The GVW is 3,500 pounds. It has a ground clearance of 21 inches because, check this out, there is no axle, right? It's an axle-less system. So we've got no issues as far as ground clearance goes in the middle. There's no differential like we would have on a vehicle. Everything's tucked up in there. The overall height is 79 inches and the overall length is 166 inches. This is a 4-inch C-channel steel frame. We also have a 4-inch heavy-duty suspension with 12-inch electric brakes. So this does have brakes on it. So we did add a brake controller to the Jeep so that we can control these brakes, but we have 17-inch wheels. These are 265/70 R17-inch tires, but you can put up to a 35-inch tire on here, which is really cool. So this isn't just a thin single-walled trailer. This is insulated. Look at these doors. So if you're wanting to do winter camping, or you've got your air conditioner in here and it's hot, you've got some insulation, which is great. I think we should start this near the front of the trailer in the utility box because, well, we've got to turn the power on and get this thing up and running. In the front aluminum box, we have, boom, a utility area. And all of these are great locking handles. So they all have keys on them. You can lock all the handles on the trailer. All of these storage boxes, doors, everything can be locked, and the doors can actually be locked from the inside. So let's start over here because we need to power this thing up. So we've got to flip on our power. There we go. And that is going to boot everything up. So we've got a storage shelf. In the bottom, we've got a pair of 12-volt Group 31 deep cycle batteries. One of these has 130 amp hours reserve. And next to this, we have the upgraded 2,000 watt Xantrax inverter. So this is going to be supplying all our AC power running off of our batteries in here. And then in the back, tucked in there, look at that, we've got all our fuses and everything that we need to easily access and check in case we have a power issue. And then we've got our main breaker right there, which we can flip off all of the power in the trailer when we need to. This is a pass-through, so I'll show you that because we've got the fridge on the other side. But we've got the utility chest, utility cabinet up front. Boom, we can lock that up. This is the off-road coupler. This articulates, so it's not your standard clamp-on ball coupler. This actually rotates this whole piece here. This is an extra add-on you can add to the trailer, which I think if you're off-roading is probably a necessity. We've also got the optional spare tire on here. We want to be having a spare tire because flats can occur, and well, when you're out in the middle of nowhere, you want a spare tire. As far as keeping this thing charged and running, well, right here we've got a NOCO port, so we can plug a regular plug into here to charge up the batteries, keep it topped up, or if we have shore power. And then, pop this back in. And then right here we've got a port for solar. So it's a two-pin SAE connector here, Z-amp solar connector. We've got tons of checker plate steel pieces here, so if we need to climb up, this is great. We can just climb up to the roof. We can get up here. We've got lots of grab points. Now you can actually mount a rooftop tent on here if you want. We've got the shower awning as well as a full 270-degree flip out awning. We'll show you guys that. But lots of places to climb up on the trailer on this side as well as the other side. And right here we've got our propane tanks. This one just has a single on it. but in their configurator you can add another one. And then we've got our exhaust, and we've got our exhaust for our heater and hot water system, which is conveniently located right in here. We'll pop this open, lockable once again. And in this storage cabinet here, we've got our onboard heater, which runs off the propane, as well as our hot water and just general water system. So this is going to pump water, so if you need cold water, as well as heat the water if you need hot water. We can flip this on. We've got a light in here, so if you need to see, you flip the light on, and then boom, we just turned on the water system. And we've actually got a shower here because, well, this awning, get this pulled out of here. This awning is actually not an awning. It is a privacy stall. So you can sit here and shower, which is pretty awesome. You can pull your shower out. Away you go. Oh, there we go. I just heard it spin up. So we've got some propane in there, and we should get some hot water. Oh, yeah, it's already warm. Look at that. Instant hot water. Sit here and have an outdoor shower. But having hot water, that is really hot. Like, perfect for a nice warm shower on a cold day. So as far as this goes, this is just a straightforward setup here. From 23.0, they've got awnings on here. Just like this. And swings out. Swings out, and there we go. We just need to tighten it up a little bit, but we've got a privacy stall right here on the side next to our shower head, which is super awesome. We've adjusted it so it sits, hangs a little bit off the ground, but you know, this is great. You can pop out here, have a shower. Since there is no black water or gray water system in here, there's no toilet option. But if you had a, you know, one of those Dometic, what are they, cartridge toilets or something like that, you could stow that in here, pull it out, and there you go. You kind of got an outdoor washroom facility and shower area. Now the other thing too is if you have one of their rooftop tents on here, they have the 23.0 flip open style tents. So it actually, the platform covers over top of this privacy tent. Privacy wall system, and then you'd have some cover over top of that, which would be kind of handy. Moving around to the back, we've got two storage areas. One right here. This is actually a table, and we can just press this, pull this pin out. Out this goes, and inside here we have a kind of hard to grip onto. There we go. Got a full fold-out table that we can put in here, which is slick. Just a standard plastic table. And I was actually thinking I could slide my solar panels right in here, which would be great for transporting and keeping clean and out of the weather. And then below this, we have another shelf storage area. So this unlocks, pops open, and there we go. In here we've got some storage, basically just some shelves. They're lined, they have a little ridge on them to keep stuff from falling out when you open it, and they are adjustable up and down, so you can kind of configure this however you want, and you know, store all your food and your dishes, all that kind of stuff in here. And then you've got a bit of a cover here that's over top of you, and you know, I'm 6'2", so you can hide under here a little bit, but if it gets really stormy, well, I'll show you just the solution for that in a second. And then the other thing that's really cool about this Expedition trailer is the departure angle on this. So this has a, I believe it's 30 degree, but it's a really steep departure angle. So when you're towing it behind your vehicle, you don't have to worry about when you drop off stuff, this smashing. It's got a nice slanted departure angle on it, which gives you tons of clearance. And we've got underneath, we've got their stabilizers, so we can put the stabilizers down if we want to level it out a little bit. We got LED trailer lights on it, brake and turn signals, and then we also have a hitch receiver on here that we could put, you know, like a bike rack or some other accessories, and we can pop that in right there. But you can see just how much clearance there is here with no axles, and you can see the levelers and the frame underneath. Let me show you these two storage compartments on this side. And then, what do you think? We'll pull the awning out. I'll show you this huge awning. So right here, this is cool. This is our kitchen. Pop that open. Once again, it's lockable. Now I'm gonna have to put the camera down for a second because I need 2 hands, but basically we need to, well, maybe we can do this with 1 hand. We unlatch this rubber piece and then we pull the kitchen down towards us, but we have to have it rests on the door. So let's see if I can do this. See, that little hook goes in there. Boom, there we go. Then it sits on the door. And then we've got the stove here. So we've got the propane on, so electric start. There, oh, that's already on, yeah, that's hot. And so we've got a 2-burner stove. And then right here, we've actually got our sink. Take this off, put this right in here. And then, as I said, we don't have a gray water system, so we have a little spout that goes on the bottom, and then you can run something to run this away from it or into a bucket underneath if you need to collect your dishwater and transport it. And then we've got a sink right here. We can pop this up, put it in the right position, and there we go. We've got water. We can toggle between hot and cold. Cold down this way. And I'm guessing if we leave this for a few seconds, this is going to get pretty warm. Pull this plug out. Oh, it's running out under my driveway. But there you go. And you do have a little stopper in here. Oh, that is getting warm quick. And we'll drain that out and secure this back in place. It does twist and locks in there. Now, as far as lighting goes, we've actually got a switch right here. Let me turn on our overhead light, so if we're at camp, we can keep our kitchen well illuminated. And then we also have some USB ports if you need to charge a device, a phone, maybe another light you want to plug into there. And then the other cool thing is, well, we have a built-in stereo. So we've got a Bluetooth audio system built into the kitchen, which is covered by this funky rubber cover. You can connect your phone, play some music. We've got a speaker here on the front, and we've got a speaker here around the back, so we can kind of get the whole camp going, pumping some tunes. As you saw, just how quick this kitchen folds out, drops down, so even if you're stopping for lunch, you can quickly open up your pantry, pull out your kitchen, make a quick lunch, put it back away. You don't have to haul out a stove, table, all that kind of stuff, all ready to go. And you know, we've got some nice surfaces, we can put things down, so we've got some counter space right here, but just like the other side, we can use these to step up. Now, one thing I did notice is if you want to put out this big awning, which we will do in a second, it's much easier if you have the kitchen closed up. So this is why I want it to close the kitchen up, because you need to get access to go across the top of the kitchen for these zippers. And there we go. Unzip that across the top, and we'll unzip this one. You know what would make this a lot easier? There we go. Add some key tags to this. Don't forget to check out dirtyanddangerous.com. We got key tags, stickers, shirts, all kinds of cool channel merch. That makes life so much easier for opening your zippers. Pretty straightforward with these awnings. You just unzip them. We're gonna pull this all the way out like this. This is a freestanding awning, but it does come with the tent poles as well, and it has guide wires in case it gets kind of windy. They don't recommend having it out in the wind. As well, this awning has a whole set of walls for it. So I'm not gonna set up the walls because it does take a little while, but if you're stuck out in some really bad weather, you can set up all of the walls on this and basically have an entire outdoor room outside of your outside of your trailer. These adjustable straps we'll take and hook on to part of the trailer. So it takes a minute or two to deploy, but honestly, it's not that bad. It actually takes a little longer to put away because you gotta tuck all the material in. We just hook that onto the front metal box, and now we have a full 270-degree awning on here, which, look at that. And you know, this is close to 7 feet in the air, and this is gonna cover you when you pop out in the morning, and your kitchen, and this, which I haven't shown you yet. So this is our fridge, and another locking door, but this is the other side of the pass-through. And we've got a full slide out here. This one has the larger capacity dual zone fridge, which I believe this is 57 quarts, made by Truma. And just pop this open in here. Tons of space inside our fridge. And we've got the freezer zone as well, so we can bring frozen food, keep that nice and cold. Oh, it's already running because we turned on the battery system on the other side, but gives you an idea just how big that fridge is. Kind of pops at the side, nice and easy to get at, and it's covered by our awning. So if it's hot, if it's raining, whatever, you can get out of the sun, get access to your fridge right here. You're good to go. And the other thing too is, you know, if you're stopping, want to make lunch, you saw how quick and easy it is to get access to your fridge. It's just like that. And here we are, locked and loaded. And then you can get your kitchen out equally as quick. So pretty cool. It does have a, like I said, a freshwater system on it. You can get access to filling that right here. This is where you top up your water. So that's the outside of the trailer. Now this is an outdoors trailer. It's meant to, you know, kind of let you work around the trailer, live outside of it. Let me show you the inside of this trailer next, but first I'm going to put away the awning just so we have some good light when we're walking around the trailer. So as we mentioned at the start, this trailer is totally insulated. It's got these thick doors that have insulation in them. It's got some nice windows on here with the blackout curtains. These are really cool because they are all snap-on, so if you know these wear out over time and you want something different, they just snap onto the top like that, and you can snap them in place and have a full blackout. Now the other thing too is, well, you've got a handle here to close it, but you've also got a locking mechanism right here so that you can lock the door from the inside if you want to have a bit of security while you're sleeping at night. And they've also installed these little rubber coupler systems here for the door so that you can open the door and boop, now it stays open. It doesn't swing closed on you. It just kind of pops into place. Now we've seen some lighting in the kitchen as well as the shower, but we have these overhead lights right here, and then we've just got a switch right inside here. We hit the switch and our overhead lights come on. So we've got one of these on each side, got a second one right here, and same style door on both sides, lockable, thick and insulated just like the entire trailer. And we can just reach inside here, flip our light on, there we go. The other thing with these doors is they do have a screen system in them, so you can pop the windows open. Hard to do with one hand because you have to hold both of these clips. Pop these up, get some fresh air in here. So depending on whether you want to have fresh air coming in here or you want to close it up, keep this warm, and turn on your propane heater, or you can put a portable air conditioner in here, which I'll show you the spot for that. So let's hop inside here, let's get this door open. And this side also has the securing mechanism. So this has the optional 5-inch memory foam mattress. This thing is super thick, super soft, and very, very comfortable for a trailer, much more comfortable than any rooftop tent that I've been in. So you're getting not only a secure place, you know, bears, wolves, all that kind of stuff you can hide in here, as well as insulated, warm, and you've got a really comfortable place to sleep. So let's hop inside. I'll show you the features in here. Oh, one other thing. This actually folds into a couch. So you can grab this like this. So we can pull the mattress aside with this premium upgraded mattress, and we can have a couch in here. There we go. This will actually make it easier for me to show you guys. But you know, you want a nice comfy place to hang out, listen to some music, relax a little bit. Now you've got a couch outside of the elements. Out of the elements. Outside of the elements. Out of the elements. So we've got a dimmable lighting system in here. So you can have low ambient light at night, flip it off. We've got our control panel right here, and this is equipped with a 24-inch LCD TV. But our control panel, this is our inverter control system. I gotta figure out all the functions on this, but we can see our batteries, how many volts sort of load is on it right now with our inverter. And then we've got our heat control system right here, so we can turn on the heat. And these are the heat ducts for that outside propane powered heater. And then we've got our 110 AC up here, which the TV's plugged into. And then we've got some USB ports that we can plug our devices into. I believe if we hit this button here, we can turn on our heat, and you can hear the fan system kick on. Turn that off so it's not too loud. And then over on this side, we've got some shelves. So we've got 2 fold down shelves. Handy little spot to put some of your stuff above you. And up on the ceiling, we've got a smoke detector for safety. And then we've got this awesome automated fan, which you can have the fan come on if it gets too hot, but it pops the roof all on its own. You just hit the one button and the exhaust is open, and you can turn the fan up and down, but really nice. You can reverse it so it can either pull air in or pull air out. And then over here we've got some storage. So I've got a tablet holder right here. Say you want to watch a movie. Good demo. There you go. So if you got a tablet or something, you can mount it, have it sit right there. You can watch a movie sitting on the couch, or you can use the TV, maybe set up some sort of media system. But we've got some quick latch systems here to access our storage. And so we've got tons of storage in here all the way across behind our control panel here. And then this is roughed in for a zero breeze air conditioner. We've got some outlet pipes there. So I don't have a zero breeze air conditioner. I do have an EcoFlow Wave, which if you want to go check out that video, I'll put a link up in the corner. It doesn't fit in here, unfortunately. Maybe I'll make some suggestions back to off-grid trailers to make this adjustable. But we also have, so let's close this up, lock the latch. We've got another flip down here. And in here, well, this is all of our side panels for the awning. Everything we need to set that up and have a fully enclosed room. But there's tons of space in here. Push all that back all the way behind there. Lots of storage for your clothing, anything you want. And then you can latch it, store it, stow it. So I know the question that you guys are all gonna ask is, how does the EcoDiesel do with towing a trailer? Well, we're gonna make another video about that, so make sure you're subscribed and check out that video. We're gonna be taking this on some adventures, so if you wanna see what this is like in the real world, don't miss those up and coming videos. Like this one, share it, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next upload.